Trump claims Sidney Powell was never his lawyer after she agrees to plea deal. Powell agreed to a plea deal with Georgia prosecutors and will provide evidence against Trump and co-conspirators in the Fulton County racketeering case. Donald Trump continued to push lies about a stolen election while reacting to lawyer Sidney Powell's decision to accept a plea deal from Georgia prosecutors trying Trump and associates with racketeering and conspiracy. In a Sunday morning post on Truth Social, the former president straddled the line between defending Powell and trying to distance himself from the attorney, who was a key figure in Trump's 2020 "Stop the Steal" efforts. In typically turgid style, Trump ranted about the rigged presidential election while also maintaining that Powell was never actually his lawyer. Sidney Powell was one of millions and millions of people who thought, and in ever-increasing numbers still think, correctly, that the 2020 presidential election was rigged and stolen, and our country is being absolutely destroyed because of it. He wrote, despite the fake news reports to the contrary, and without even reaching out to ask the Trump campaign, Ms. Powell was not my attorney, and never was, he then claimed. Trump officially announced when Powell became part of his truly great legal team back on November 15, 2020. Less than 2 weeks after President Joe Biden was elected by 81 million American voters. She baselessly accused George Soros and the country of Venezuela of election interference and served as Trump's mouthpiece on Fox News and other conservative TV networks. In his Truth Social post, the disgraced real estate developer and reality TV star claimed Powell couldn't have been his lawyer, calling her work with former Trump staffer Mike Flynn a conflict of interest. Time equals 400 Ms. Greater than, Ms. Powell did a valiant job of representing a very unfairly treated and governmentally abused General Mike Flynn, Trump wrote. But to no avail. His prosecution, despite the facts, was ruthless. He was an innocent man, much like many other innocent people who are being persecuted by this now fascist government of ours, and I was honored to give him a full pardon. Flynn, who enjoyed a 22-day tenure as Trump's national security advisor, pleaded guilty to lying to the FBI in 2017. He was pardoned by his former boss in November 2020, weeks after Biden was declared the winner of the presidential election. Time equals 400 Ms. Greater than Powell reached a deal with Fulton County prosecutors last Thursday, agreeing to cooperate with the investigation in exchange for a 6-year probation sentence, a $6,000 fine and a written apology to Georgia residents. Trump attorney Kenneth Chesebro followed suit on Friday when he pleaded guilty to one felony count of conspiracy to file false documents.